Another customer standing nearby saw and heard everything and then asked, do you have many customers like that? A few, but they sometimes appear. They ask for things that make your head spin. Do you need anything? Yes. Give me a globe of the Ryazan region. A rabbit walks through the desert in flippers and a mask and encounters a camel. Is the water far? Yes. It will be about 300 kilometers. Wow. What a beach they built. Picasso arrived in London. At the station, he discovered his watch was stolen. Do you suspect anyone? The police inspector asked. Yes, a young man helped me off the train. Draw his portrait and we will find him. Picasso drew a portrait and gave it to the police. Soon after, the police detained an 80-year-old woman, a gorilla at the zoo, a bulldog and two rhinos. After the New Year's tree party, the father tells his son, you are grown up now, son. And you must understand that there is no Santa Claus. It was me. Yes, Dad. I know, because the stork is. You two grandparents visit. The mother tells her son, if you are a nice boy and play the violin, I'll buy you a chocolate bar. But Dad promised me 2 chocolate bars if I don't play. A woman calls a plumber. He arrives, looks at the faucet and crumbles. It leaks like life constantly. He fixes it, stands up and says, that's it, it's not leaking now, like a relationship. After 3 years of marriage, the woman laughs. Are you a philosopher? He sighs, no. Just a plumber with 2 divorces and a leaky heart. From the kitchen, the husband angrily yells, and with an inflated bill for the work. My grandfather also fought in the war. Say hello to Grandpa, he passed away a long time ago. I was 5. Well, you can tell him later. Things annoyed me in childhood. In the evening, my parents made me go to bed, and in the morning they woke me up for some reason. 30 years have passed today. 2 things annoy me in the evening. The children won't settle down, and in the morning, you can't get them up. A husband and wife are driving when suddenly the husband says, look at that guy, did you see what he's doing? In Venice, they would already put him in jail. Why in Venice? If a pedestrian swims across the street on a red light, they take away his swimming trunks for a month. Doctor, won't this hurt? Depends on who. What do you mean? Well, it hurts the patients, but not me, blonde. Did you cure all your ailments with the sorcerer? Yes, but the sorcerer turned out not to be real. He was only pretending to be a sorcerer to fleece more money from me. And who did your healer turn out to be? Some kind of professor, doctor of medical sciences. Ah, what a fraud. On the 3rd day of the diet, you don't even feel like eating anymore, right? Spiritual, yeah. Yeah, to be honest. I don't feel like living either. Isaiah, did you know that King Solomon had 900 wives? Interesting, how did he feed them? Suma, I'm more interested in something else. Did he even have time to eat himself? What does Aunt Solia say? Facebook is like a fridge. You know there's nothing new in there. You open it every 5 minutes. What does Uncle Isaiah say? TikTok is like a farm, you seem to be watching people. But the behavior is that of all kinds of animals. Morning, a guy walks into the office. His arms scratched up to the elbows. Colleagues ask what happened. The answer, sadly, careless handling of a cat. Guys, who knows the name of the game? You run from room to room, and then you come to in the office and try to find a way out of it. Worker man with a red nose brought a manuscript to the prose department and put it on the editor's desk. The editor takes it slowly, flips through. So will you publish it? Yes, your manuscript is solid. You work thoroughly, you know life right down to the bottom. And most importantly, you have passed the material through your own cuts more than once. Do you have a problem with the photo in your passport? What problem there? I am the 3rd from the left, oh Dad. Our generation is much smarter than yours bitcoins. ChatGPT, various artificial intelligences. You are completely zero in this. We are easy's okay, son. Let's take a simple example. Cars were the same then as they are now, right? Right before car manuals wrote about how to adjust valve clearances. And now that you shouldn't drink battery fluid. A husband and wife returned from Egypt. So how was the vacation? Great. Except the husband snores. So what? Well, we went without the husband. I bought a new smartphone. The instructions say if you cannot solve a problem, restart the device. So I followed the instructions advice and got married. The nutritionist says to lose weight, you need to replace rolls with fruit and TV with sports. What if I replace the nutritionist with another one?
I think that will help the waiter.
Why is there a fly in my soup?
That's so you don't get bored while waiting for the main course. The doctor asks the patient, "What are you complaining about, doctor?"
I constantly have this feeling that I forgot someone. All right, and how long have you felt this way?
I don't remember. Why are you so sad?
Well, my wife said that if I don't stop drinking,
she will leave me for someone else.
So what? That's no reason to be upset. No reason that someone else is me. A man walks into the pharmacy.
I'd like valerian, a plaster,
a bandage, iodine, and 3 packs of condoms, please.
The pharmacist, is this a date night? No, I have a kitten, son. I was already working at your age, Dad.
But you weren't working on a laptop.
It doesn't have games, but mine does.
Does your wife know about cars?
Of course, she says my car needs to be sold before it breaks down. SMS from wife: buy bread,
milk, butter, and if you see chips,
get 5 packs. The husband returns with 5 packs of chips. Wife: where are the bread,
milk, and butter? Husband:
you said if I saw chips to get 5 packs.
I saw them, Grandma. Why do you have such big eyes? Because I forgot to put on my glasses, grandson.
The wife scolds her husband for spending too much time in the garage.
Husband, you know there I feel needed the tools I bought.
Don't ask where I've been. I have 2 pieces of news, good and bad. Start with the good one.
You haven't gained weight.
And the bad one: we broke the scale. A programmer who can't find a job asked a friend, "What should I do? I've sent 1,000 resumes, but no one is responding." Friend: try sending 1,001 and restart the system.
Darling, I found 1,000 rubles in your old code yesterday.
Well, I thought I had lost my sight in the store.
I'd like this can of preserves, please.
But only without GMOs, without gluten, without lactose, without sugar, and without preservatives. Salesperson: maybe I should just give you an empty can. Why aren't you sleeping? I'm afraid that if I fall asleep,
I'll wake up and be 80 years old already.